All right, guys, on the menu today for 4 quality slash conditioning piece, we have more towel sliders or towel straddle ups. There we go. We did those last week. Then we have some candlestick rolls to straddle press, not full straddle press, just the beginning of the floor seated position. And then tuck jump or pike jump, straddle jump, tuck jump sequence, and then Cossack squats. All right, which will be good for our mobility for straddle press and also give us some single leg work. So you guys know your straddle sliders. Plank position, feet are about yay far, just outside the hands, press away from the floor. Either tuck your toes under or leave your toes extended. And then you're sliding in using that core compression. And then you can either walk back out, or if you have room, you can walk your hands forward and continue on, or you can just push your feet back out and then drag them back in. Cool. Then we have candlestick roll to straddle. So I'm just going to show you candlestick roll to straddle first. So you can move slowly, reach the toes up to the ceiling, squeeze your butt. When you come down, straddle position. All right, you can reach forward, kind of like our compression sit-up. That's one option. The next option is to try to get some air time in between your butt and the floor. So when you come out of the candlestick roll, it'll look like this. Okay, which is kind of fun. So you really want to push hard away from the floor. Your spine's going to be rounded, that's fine. And then you're just trying to get some elevation while really squeezing your quads, pointing your toes, and pushing through the floor. You may try to get your hips a little bit higher on each rep. Maybe you can only get slightly off the ground. That's fine. The goal is to just have some fun and in the meantime do some sort of compression work. So look one more time, looks like this. Okay, try to keep your hands relatively close to your center there and not try to reach out too far away from you. And then we have, so last week we did some straddle jumps. We're going to add some different variations. We're going to go pike jump, straddle jump, tuck jump. We've also done tuck jumps before, so I'm going to go the opposite direction. Tuck jump, loading my jump position, feet are underneath my hips. Get into my jumping stance just like you would for a box jump. Open my hips, squeeze my quads, pull my knees to my chest, okay? Trying to stay relatively upright with this and not lean forward too far. So let's see if I can do it. Cool. So think about more like bringing your knees to your chest and not your chest to your knees. And then straddle jump variation. Let the legs, just like we practiced in the straddle press, open up to the side. So the femur is going to have to rotate like that in its socket there to do your straddle jump. Try to land softly on all these jumps in the same position that you started in. Pike jump, definitely harder, I think. Legs staying straight instead of tucking and going right out in front of you. So let's see. That's all I got right now on my pike jump. So the same concepts apply. Doing the best to keep the chest relatively upright. It's going to be forward inclination a little bit. That's fine. And then bending your body in half and pancaking yourself. All right, so you'll do a little sequence of those. Then you're going to do your Cossack squats. So good groin and hip mobility for our straddle press. So feet are going to be nice and wide, toes pointed slightly out. I want you to get as low as possible on these today with a long spine. So you're going to come to one side. You can lift this foot up. Okay. I want you to make sure you have tension on this leg. This foot's nice and flat. Spine is nice and long. Stay low. Low, 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 low. Come to the other side. Spine stays nice and long. If you want to add in a little rotations here, loosen up that hip, you can. Low, 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 low. Foot stays flat. Spine stays long. Knees in line with the foot there. Whew, those are starting to feel better, honestly, now that I've done some more adductor and seated straddle work. Shocker. All right, guys. See you in class.